Thanks, Scott. Jackie, great story. I mean, I really appreciate you sharing with us, everything that's happened to you in your life and your passion. My question is, you've overcome a lot of challenges, both health-wise and business-wise. You've shared a lot about how you handled the healthcare challenges and some of the business challenges, but do you have any advice? I mean, I think the story about you sharing that the hurricane wiped out your business, what was your mindset and how did you overcome what, would knock a lot of people out for a long time? How did you handle that?
I'm a practicing Taoist. And as part of my religious practice, I speak with my ancestors on a regular basis. Here's it. This is going to take a second. Is it okay? Is okay, Scott? I'll keep it as brief
Go
as
for it.
possible.
Absolutely.
We know energy can't be created or destroyed. Things are, and then they are not as far as human beings go. So the energy that was my ancestors still exists somewhere, somehow in the universe. One minute you are a living, breathing body generating heat, electricity, and the next you're not. Where did it go?
Right.
I don't think the universe is giving to waste. So if the universe is not disposing of the energy that was my parents and my grandparents and all my forebears, why would they get rid of the petabytes of accumulated experience that was them? So I talk to them all the time. And it gives me perspective because I can actually go to my ancestors and say, well, I really need to do a $10 million raise. And the response I get back from them is, really, no one's trying to hang you today? You don't have problems.
That's a real challenge.
Yes. My parents, when they bought the house that I was raised in, they weren't just the only black family in the only black family around for miles in Queens, New York. There was something that they called pioneering back then. It might mean that someone ended up being a cross on your lawn to get you out of the neighborhood. I have no idea. I cannot ever really understand the weight of all the sacrifice that was made in order for me to do what I do. But if it's a question of how I continue to move forward, I talked to the ancestors and they're all like, we did this so that you could move forward. Things were harder, and it's not just my job to capitalize on their sacrifice. It is my responsibility to make the mountain higher for everybody who comes after. I get to live in the light of day. It's my job to make the day brighter. So that's what gets me through, is knowing that A, it was harder in the past, and B, I have a responsibility to make it easier in the future.